Hello everyone, welcome in. Today we're going to have a live jewelry sale. There we go. Sorry, clicking a few buttons. I am going to have two screens open today. There we go. Sorry, I can't do that part of the setup prior to going live. I have to turn my sound off on one side and then make my StreamYard screen bigger so I can see the chat in YouTube. Watching the chat in YouTube is better for everyone. It's faster, and I know that StreamYard's having some issues with not all the comments showing, so I want to do the best job for you guys. Welcome in, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Hi, Danielle. Thank you, sweetheart. BP, thank you for being here. Oh, hi, my jewelry addiction. Thank you, sweetie, for being here. Is the echo still on, or did I think there was an echo in the very, very beginning, BP, because I hadn't turned the sound off on the YouTube side of things. Hopefully that's gone. Let me know if the echo is still there. So it's still on. Well, shouldn't be. I don't know. Good morning. Hi, Amy. Welcome in, sweetheart. Now I'm afraid to talk because there shouldn't be an echo. If there's an echo, I don't know how to fix that. Amy, you have a package going out today that's combined from two different requests. Hopefully you got my email with the picture of the second part of your order. And my jewelry addiction, I was going to send you and Jay an invoice, but for some reason your information didn't come through. I know sometimes on the jot forms, sometimes they don't always come through. So you guys are welcome to send the information again. I did check my email, and I don't know, it happens about once a sale where a jot form, I don't know what happens to it, gets lost in space or something. But yeah, that's why you didn't get an invoice from me. Okay, thank you, sweetie. Appreciate it. All right. I ship from Nebraska, so shipping, I can tell you right now how much shipping will be if you purchase something. If you purchase one item, it's $4. If you purchase two items, it's going to be free shipping. I invoice through PayPal, and I think anything purchased today, if I haven't shipped your orders from last Friday on Ella's, I'm going to combine those and get those sent out. I know there's more that I need to be saying. A lot going on here that's kind of got my thought processes not in the right place the way they should be. I'm going to be using numbers today. So in the things I show today are going to be gemstone bracelets. So each one is unique. There will only be one. And I know one thing I wanted to say was there's been some misinformation going out there. So I just want to clear up that I can do, hi Lori, thank you for coming in, sweetie. I can do like small variations when I do like the charm bracelets. I can switch out the charms, or if there's a ring and maybe you need it sized up or down, like half a size, I can do that. I call those small variations. And I think what happened was I would do a small variation in the beginning, and then people were broadcasting that I take custom orders. I actually don't take custom orders. I'm stuck in 5 right now that I don't even want to be in, but I'm stuck in them. So I just want to make it really clear, I don't do custom orders. I only use my silverware here. And I mean, that's just how it is. I had 2 people on Sunday at an in-person market kind of be really annoyed with me because I said, no, I don't do that. And I find it kind of took me aback. I just don't do them, and I want to make it really clear. So if you hear somebody out there saying, yeah, Laura does custom orders, unless you hear it from me, I don't do custom orders, and I'm struggling to find the time to finish up these 5 that I got stuck in right now. So I know I didn't really want to bring it up, but I feel like I have to. So I don't do custom orders, but I do small variations if I have the things on hand that are needed. Okay, got that finished. Okay, on Friday, I won't be doing my evening sale. Oh, thanks, Lori. It was, yeah. You know, I'm going to drop a link here to something more fun that I'm really looking forward to. So in lieu of my Friday evening sale, I'm going to be participating in a jewel-a-thon. It's a marathon for jewelers. I dropped the link to part 1. There is also a second part. We're not supposed to, there's going to be 20 presenters. We each get half an hour, 30 minutes to present as many jewelry items as we would like. It tends to go kind of fast. In my mind, I'm planning on going through it really fast. I know some people on the jewelry marathons go a little slower, but I'm going to go pretty fast. We're not allowed to say our exact time. I will just say I dropped the link to the part I'm in, and don't be late if you want to see my part, or you can rewatch it. But yeah, so I dropped that. That's where I'll be on Friday. And then the following Friday after that, let me look at my calendar really quick to see. So today is the 12th. Yeah, and the Friday after that, you guys, I can't commit to doing a sale because I've been called to jury duty. Hi, Leslie. Thank you for being here. Hi, Jason. Jason, for some reason, I didn't get your information. It happens to me like once every sale. The job form, for some reason, won't go through. So I apologize. That's why you didn't get an invoice. If you wouldn't mind sending me your information again, I would really appreciate it. Yeah, I've been called to jury duty next Wednesday. So, and I don't actually get to find out if my case I'm assigned to has been settled. I don't get to know until the night before. But I can guarantee you, if I have to go down to our courthouse, which is like 45 minutes away from where I live, if I have to do that Wednesday, I'm just not going to be prepared for a Friday sale. Oh, okay, Jen, you don't have to do it immediately. You don't have to do it immediately. Just when you can. It happens every sale, so I don't want anyone to feel bad, but that's why I didn't invoice. And anytime, if you guys don't get an invoice from me, that's probably what happened. Okay, so this Friday, I will be in the jewel-a-thon. The following Friday, hi, Patricia. I'm glad you made it, sweetheart. Your email really, really cheered me up yesterday, so thank you. Okay. Yeah, the jury duty is really throwing a wrench into my business. It's going to be really hard for me to work properly the way I need to if I have to do that. But I don't know how it is in all your states, but here you can get in. You can actually go to jail if you don't go do their jury duty. So anyway, and when you're self-employed here, then you don't really get paid either, because when you're employed by your employer has to make up the difference between what the court will pay you and what you would actually make. But if you're self-employed, you're just out. So, and then driving that 45 minutes one way and 45 minutes back. I don't know. Can you tell I'm not really thrilled about it? But I prayed about it, and if I'm supposed to do it, if someone needs me to be hearing their case, then I'll do it. Okay. I'm going to start by, oh, I should say too, since sometimes there's some new people. Okay. On Saturday, I spent, don't laugh, close to 3 hours and 2 YouTube how-to videos on how to generate a QR code. And I generated a QR code for my YouTube channel. It'll go right to the most recent live sale. And I'm telling you that because I then had ordered business cards. My next batch of business cards will have a QR code on them. I'm going to be handing those cards out. Okay. I'll check. I'll wait for it to hear a click, and then sometimes it takes a minute to come through. But what I'm going to be doing is every order that comes through on Etsy or eBay, of course YouTube, and my in-person sales will be getting a business card with a QR code on it. So there is the possibility. Now it's going to take a few weeks to cycle through because I got to get the cards and I have a few left over, but we may see if things, go well for me, we may start seeing people pop in here who've maybe never been on a YouTube live sale before. And you guys are so welcoming to anybody new, but don't be surprised if some unrecognized names start popping in, and they may not know how this all works. So they may have questions. They may also be very leery. Thank you, Leslie. Jeffrey, thank you for being here, my friend. I hope your day is going well. Love the video I watched of yours today. It was wonderful. So they may also be leery or unsure of purchasing on YouTube. Now, some of them will recognize me as, someone they've met in person. Some of them will know me from Etsy or eBay, which is enough to get them to come here. So going forward, what I want to do is be real careful about any links that are being dropped in the chat. What we're going to do is, as I recognize people, hi Yarn again. Thank you for being here. Thank you, guys. I don't want to drop links yet. What I want to do is get you guys in the habit of going to the 3 dots next to someone's name. If you're blue, and everyone is blue, and then you can go to their channel and subscribe to their channel from there. Or if you have something special coming up, let us know what that is so we can then go to your channel. And I'm probably subscribed to every single one of you, but then we can do that. And every once in a while, I will go ahead and drop a link, but I'm going to explain what it is. I just want people who've never been here before to feel safe coming here. That's kind of my goal in doing that. I'm still going to be promoting and getting the word about all the wonderful things you guys are doing. So that's something new. It'll take a couple of weeks for that to cycle through though, because the cards are supposed to be delivered in a couple days. So I did invite one person to come here from eBay, and they did. So, oh, good, Jeffrey. I'm glad. I'm glad to hear that. I had a feeling you would stay after sleeping on it. Hi, Sharon. Wonder why Sharon's not blue. There we go. Sharon's blue. Welcome in, Sharon. Thank you for being here. Okay, that's out of the way. There's probably something else, but I will do a quick introduction to me because I need to. Oh, I just heard the click. Let me go check, you guys, to see if. Guys, I did get the job forms. Thank you so much. And just like, again, it happens a couple times every sale. So I don't know if the jot form just needs to get warmed up, and I don't know what it is, but it happens. But I appreciate you filling those out again. Just my brief introduction is, well, my name's Laura. I've been making jewelry for 30 years. I did my first, hi Margie, welcome in, sweetie. Thank you for being here. I did my first in-person craft fair 30 years ago. I did my first online sale 11 years ago on Etsy, which means I do know how to package, I do know how to ship things, I know how to invoice. And I did my first YouTube sale just this year. So I'm still getting used to the camera and all the things that go on with YouTube. I've gotten to know some really nice people, really kind, wonderful people that I consider my friends. So it's been really fun. Did get back to the flea market, not the flea market. I did get back to the farmer's market just a couple weeks ago and seen some people I haven't seen in a while, and that's really, really going well. Okay. So the things I make are all made from either vintage or antique silverware, and today's offerings will be silver plate. Every once in a while I do run across something that's sterling, but these are all silver plated today, just so you know. I love how kind you guys are to each other in the chat. That's so awesome. Okay. The first item I'm going to show is the Viceroy ring from 1936, the Art Deco style. I do have, I know, Jeffrey, I know the College World Series happens very close to me. Actually, the College World Series happens really close to that courthouse I might have to go to. So won't that be fun? Trying to find a place to park. To back up a little bit, this Viceroy pattern I'm going to show you in the rings, I still have 11 available because one was claimed by someone here. They were new in a box. Now this box is from 1936. Okay, so this box is really, really, it's seen better days. I would really call it beat up. But it did its job. This is it. This thing has done its job in protecting these spoons. These are Demitasse spoons. There's 4 of them. And Demitasse are very small spoons used I know, used to stir espressos. Demitasse spoons make wonderful band rings. I'm not sure if you guys are going to be able to really see. Now this does not have a beaded edge. It is more, it reminds me more of the Greek key, but it's like you can see a little bit of the Greek key on the center. So it's not really beaded, so I'm not going to call it millgrain. This is definitely Art Deco, 1936, and there were 12 of them. They looked to me like they had never been used. So today I'm going to be offering this as a ring. I'm going to start it at size 7, and I can go up to size 11. Here is the one ring I made this morning. I didn't make them all because I do like to know the size ahead of time. The ring will be $15 today. If there are any pieces left over after today, I am going to take them to, hi Kim, thank you for coming in, sweetie. Your hour power was wonderful today. As always, it's always wonderful. And that little key goes all the way around, except it kind of fades where it meets the other end of the spoon. So, any rings that are not clean today, I'm going to make them and take them then to my farmer's market. And at the farmer's market, they are $18. I'm not trying to like high pressure or rush anyone. Okay, yeah, BP, I have one for you, sweetie. So if anybody would like to, let's see, we'll just give this number 1. You can type number 1 in the chat, and then I would need to know your size, anywhere between 7 and 11, and I can do half and quarter sizes. I'll give you the width because this is a Demitasse spoon, so it is petite. It is 7/16 of an inch wide, a little less than 1/2 of an inch. Okay, so I see Lori as one size 8. Thank you, Lori. Okay. And this one is like 8.5. I think I have on my finger right now. Went ahead and made one so I could show you guys. You're welcome, honey. Thank you. Thank you very much. And while you guys are contemplating that, I'm going to show you something. Maybe. Well, oh, here it is. Something a little different. Now, this isn't what I'm going to be showing today because these are not really ready to be showing, but I did take a round bead and insert that into the spoon bracelet. Okay. Okay, thanks guys. Sharon, I'm going to be, I didn't make that really clear. I'm actually going to start invoicing tonight because I was combining this with last Friday's sale. Now, I will be on again this Friday. So if you want to combine with any possible purchases made Friday, which is during the marathon, but it would be from me, you're welcome to wait to see if you want anything from that 30-minute segment. And Sharon, I cannot understand why you weren't blue. It seems like, so maybe I don't have your information. Okay. Sharon, I'm not seeing that I have your information, so if you wouldn't mind filling out that jot form, I would appreciate it. I was going to send invoices out tonight, Sharon, but you can wait. If you need more time, just let me know. That's definitely okay. That was probably as clear as mud. And she wanted a size 8. Okay, thank you, Sharon. Okay. Okay, BP, you want to be invoiced after Friday? Okay, that's perfectly fine. You got it. And even if you get that invoice from me and you're like, oh, I really want to wait, just let me know. It's no big deal. Plenty to keep me busy between now and then. So, okay, so this is something I'm kind of thinking is definitely a variation on the other gemstone bracelets I do, where I just kind of insert an 10 millimeter bead in the middle. And this one is too big on my wrist, but this is what it looks like. There's that. Okay, so If anybody wants to claim the Viceroy ring, it is going to be number 1. 3 of them have been claimed. I did make a silverware acquisition on Saturday. I'm going to be receiving a very large set of Baroque rose. Which is from 1967. Now, I had a couple pieces before, and they were iced teaspoons. I only had a few pieces, and I made them into earrings. But now I'm getting like a 60-piece set, so I'm going to be making more earrings and bracelets. That'll probably be my next project that I start working on when it does arrive here, will be the Baroque rose. Okay, now bracelets. One of the reasons why I really wanted to start live selling on YouTube was so I could really fully explain how my bracelets are sized. For some reason, when they're reading a listing, the information is not getting through in a way where people are getting the right bracelet size. So to get the correct size, you would need to get a snug wrist measurement. Okay, using a cloth tape measure. Now it's snug, but it is not tight. And you can see that my wrist measurement is 6 3/4 of an inch. Okay, what does that mean? 6 3/4 inch, the best size is going to be a 7-inch bracelet because I'm adding 1/4 inch. Now that is the inside circumference measurement, not like when you spread it out. That's a completely different measurement. Okay, Sharon. Okay, so and don't add anything to that measurement. So if you're not sure what size, hi Johnny, welcome in. Thank you for being here. I think everybody in here knows Johnny. Johnny is having this would be the time, y'all, to click the 3 dots on the side of Johnny's name and go to his channel and subscribe, because this Friday he's having a big, not just a birthday party, it's a birthday party, a celebration, and it's going to be fun, and we're going to be there supporting him and celebrating with him, and there will be games. So go subscribe now. So this bracelet, when I put it on the bracelet mandrel, its inside circumference is 6 3/4 inch. Okay, that's going to be an exact fit on my wrist. Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you for everything you do. Okay, so this bracelet is going to exactly fit. There's no wiggle room. And to be honest, I feel like a little wiggle room is the best. So if you are unsure what size to get, you're welcome to message me with your snug wrist measurement, and I will help you get the right size. But what's been happening is, I don't know why, but I'm getting a wrist measurement that isn't the correct one, and people are getting the wrong size. So measure, maybe even have someone help you, measure a couple times, whatever. And if you're unsure, I'm here to help you get the correct bracelet size. I've been fitting wrists for a very long time, and I do know how to do it. So I'm here to help you. All right, so the first bracelet I'm going to show, the other thing I should really say is, when you get your bracelet from me, it will come with a card saying the pattern name, the year, and the size. And then for a gemstone bracelet, I will also write which gemstone. So you don't need to remember the information. Okay, I'm going to go over the anatomy, and then I'm going to show the first bracelet. Bet you didn't know there was going to be an anatomy class today. I do think that the way the bracelets are put together is important because they won't fall apart. Okay. This is an example of one of the gemstones. This is going to be number 2, by the way, but I'm going to go over it. Now, this is a brown striped agate. Agates are very hard and durable for bracelets, and it is a bead, which means, see if I can hold this right. Just for you, Margie, I'm going to quiz. Yeah, but Margie, you would ace it. You would ace it, Margie. You would want there to be a quiz. Margie's a fast learner. She's very knowledgeable about jewelry, especially. Okay, so this is a bead. That wire runs through the entire bead. It is stainless steel wire and it is 20 gauge. Then I wire wrapped it on. It is not coming off. Okay? Pop quizzes. I used to do terrible on quizzes, but good on tests. Okay, so then your clasp is a magnet, and it is also wire wrapped. I make the magnets clasps, by the way. And it is wire wrapped, no loops. Loops pull apart. we're always all learning. And the links to join the magnet to the spoon are split rings. So again, those are very durable. They are stainless steel. Very strong magnets, so they are easy on and easy off. The other thing is I send you a safety catch. So when the bracelet arrives, you will have a safety catch hanging on one side. Once the bracelet is on, this reaches over to the other loop and makes a secure connection. If you have a shoulder bag or a coat, say your shoulder bag slips off your arm and your magnet does that, this bracelet will stay on your arm because the safety catch will keep it there. And so you don't have to ask for it, it's automatic. Now, if you prefer a lobster claw instead of a magnet clasp, I have those. They are also stainless steel. Thank you, Jeffrey. I appreciate you doing that. You always do that. Thank you, Jeffrey. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and make this the first bracelet that I show. This is going to be number 2. There's one available. The inside circumference is 6 3/4 of an inch for this brown striped agate. This is going to fit a wrist that measures 6 1/2 inches or 6 1/4 inches. The silverware pattern is from 1950. Its name is Evening Star. And I make them kind of oval shaped. Our wrists are oval. Oh, I always forget. The bracelets are $24. All the bracelets I show today will be the same price. They are $24. And on this, agate will turn on the wire so you can change which side faces out. Very pretty. It's brown with like vintage white striations on it. Another little bit of information that may be helpful is the average wrist size for women is 7 inches, and this is smaller than average. So the average wrist size is going to be the second size that I show. So that's number 2. And then the next one I'm going to show will be number 3. It is also inside circumference, 6 3/4 of an inch. It is a round agate, a red agate, even though it's not a perfect red. They call it red striped agate. And it is round, more like a coin. This is going to be number 3. And all the bracelets are put together the same way. Evening Star from 1950. Most of these will be Evening Star pattern because it bends the way I need it to bend for the stone. I do bend them differently than I would for a charm bracelet. So I make a very hard curve right here. I'm not either, Danielle. There's nothing average about me. So there's that. That one is going to be number 3. All right, the next one is red jasper, not agate. This is going to be a jasper. I'll check the size. Okay, now this one, the inside circumference is a little greater than 6 3/4 of an inch. This will fit a 6 1/2 inch or maybe a little bit larger than 6 1/2 inch wrist, which is my wrist, so I'm going to try this one on for y'all. This is red jasper. There are some dark striations in here. I'm not sure if it's going to show up very well, but there are some, it's not a solid color, there are some dark striations on this jasper. And this pattern is Princess Royal, kind of an Art Deco vibe from 1930, Princess Royal. Now this would be the size that would be really great on me. It's a little bit bigger than my 6 3/4 of an inch, but it still stays facing the correct way. It doesn't turn the wrong way on my arm. So that one will be number 4. Okay, so the next one is going to be number 5. I have 2 with the amethyst. Okay, so you just so you know before you claim, these are the 2 that are coming up in the amethyst. So inside circumference is 6 3/4 of an inch, and this will be number 5. It is $24 with the natural amethyst. The spoon pattern is the Evening Star from 1950. And I will show you the other side. Now this one doesn't turn as well on the wire, so if I turn it, it might be permanent, but I'll show you. This is one side of your stone, and this is the other side of your stone. And if your wrist is 6 1/4 to 6 1/2, this would be the size. Your Evening Star. Now, many of you have earrings and a pendant in this pattern because I've been working with this for a little while. And that one is going to be number 5. So number 6 is also amethyst. And it is oval shaped. Let me check the size real quick to make sure. Yeah, 6 3/4 of an inch. Beautiful stone. Almost has like a druzzy appearance to it. So pretty. Love it. Really becoming an increasing fan of the amethyst that's out there lately. It's just so pretty. So 6 3/4 inch inside circumference with the Evening Star from 1950. And let's see the other side. To me, it wasn't as pretty as this side. I always try to put the prettiest side facing out, but you can spin that and change it yourself if you want to. So that one is going to be number 6. Okay, number 7. It is also 6 3/4 of an inch inside circumference. This one is in rectangular black striped agate. but it is not jet black. You can kind of see some pretty tannish brown and white striations. Here's the other side. I think this is the side I wear out, is this side. There we go. Okay, and the silverware pattern is Triumph from 1941, where the roses form a cross. The inside circumference is 6 3/4. So again, this is going to be for your 6 1/4, 6 1/2 inch wrist people. Chevron amethyst. I've been hearing it called lots of different names, Margie. Like the chevron, I've heard it, and I'm guessing it's coming from a different mine or something. Lace amethyst. Yeah, I think this one looks closest to the chevron, although when I purchased that amethyst, it wasn't sold to me as chevron. So sometimes there's so many names out there, it gets confusing, and I don't want to be wrong. I really like the lace amethyst. I think that one is my favorite right now. Now this one is going to be a little smaller than the ones I've already shown. So it will be number 8. And again, all of the bracelets that I'm showing today are $24. They're all gemstone bracelets. This one, the inside circumference is just over 6 1/2 inches. So if you have a 6-inch wrist or a 6 1/4 inch wrist, this would be for you. This is a solid black agate. It is shiny. It's highly polished. Hi, Melissa. Welcome in, sweetie. Thank you for being here. And I use the Triumph from 1941. So a smaller wrist, like a 6-inch to 6 1/4 inch. This would be a little tight on my 6 3/4 inch wrist. No wiggle room whatsoever. So that will be number 8. And then the next one will be number 9. This one is inside circumference is going to be 6 3/4 inch. A little bigger than the one I just showed. Number 8. Okay, Lori, I got you, sweetie. Thank you so much. Okay. Thank you, Lori. Okay. Okay, so this one is also a solid black agate, no striations. It is highly polished, so it is very shiny. And the inside circumference on this one is the full 6 3/4 inch. So it will fit a wrist at 6 1/2 inches. I usually go down 1/4 inch or a little more, so 6 1/4 inch would also work. And this is going to be number 9. And again, the silverware pattern is from 1950. Its name is Evening Star. That's number 9. The next one will be the last one in this size. And it is also 6 3/4 inch inside circumference. This will be number 10. And this stone is dyed howlite. It is dyed the color of green turquoise. And I do feel like this one has a definite front. The back side is very flat, where what I'm calling the front is more rounded. So I feel like that side needs to face out, but I'll let anybody else can really be the one to decide that for sure. So the pattern is Evening Star from 1950, and its inside circumference is 6 3/4 of an inch. So those with a 6 1/4 or 6 1/2 inch wrist, this would be very comfortable with the necessary wiggle room. And that one is number 10. Okay, I'm going to move up to the next size. Some of you who saw my little short video that I did in preparation for Ella, these were pictured. So these are the ones I'm going to be showing. I'm hoping they don't all tilt out of here. But this is what I'm going to be showing next, this box of bracelets. Okay, number 11. Oh, I guess I need to separate. Number 11. Oh, maybe Margie can help. I don't know if Margie's still here. This is another stone that I'm seeing different names for it. I did do a lot of gemstone hunting on Saturday as well. I did find some lapis cabochons. So when those arrive, I'm going to be making some lapis spoon pendants. I'm very excited about that. That's another thing that's coming up in the future. Hi, By Chance. Thank you for being here. Welcome in. Aww. Okay, so this one is 7 1/2 inch inside circumference. So this will fit a 7 1/4 inch to 7 inch wrist. It's going to be number 11. Now, when I bought this stone, it was called zebra stone. But then when I was gemstone hunting, now I can't even remember what they were calling it, also something else. And now I can't even remember what it was. But it was sold to me as zebra stone for obvious reasons. Maybe Margie would know what the other name is, or anybody. I use the Evening Star because it does bend the way I need it to bend. And I think I'm going to slip this one on and show you what I'm talking about. If you've ever seen a spoon bracelet, if it's not bent correctly, this is not going to stay. This point right here or this point right here, they actually kind of stick up instead of making a nice oval shape. Not every spoon pattern will bend on the tip here the way I need it to bend so that it doesn't stick up. I've seen many people online where, see how that's a nice even flow from your gemstone to your spoon, if I can hold it correctly. This isn't like sticking up. That's me being a geek again, but there's a good shot of how the shape is, it flows from the gemstone to the spoon and it makes the right shape. And not every spoon will bend the way I need it to. So that's why I'm using a lot of these patterns over and over, because they do what I need them to do. Okay, and this is number 11. Here's the other side of your stone. So both sides are pretty. But just, I think it is so amazing. Zebra stone. Okay. And again, the inside circumference was 7 1/2 inches. And that is going to be number 11. Okay, the next one is the inside circumference is 7 1/4 inches. It's going to be number 12. Hi, Harold. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. You had a show earlier today. You go on before I do on Mondays, and so does Kim. 1 second. Okay. So this one is number 12. Inside circumference is 7 1/4 inches, and it is solid black agate. It is shiny. It's highly polished. This is number 12. This one will fit a 7-inch wrist. Okay, so you think it's you know it is zebra too. Okay, and the pattern is Evening Star from 1950. There's that one. And this is probably the size that I would wear. It gives me a little bit more than 1/4 inch. It's very comfortable and it stays facing forward. It doesn't turn the wrong way. So that's the size I would wear on my 6 3/4 inch wrist. That's going to be number 12. And Margie, just in case you didn't see it, this is what I know the zebra stone to be. Number 12. Patricia would like number 12. Thank you, Patricia. Okay, got Patricia for this one. Okay, thank you, hon. Okay, and the next one is going to be number 13. And this is an agate, a rectangular agate with white stripes. Okay, yeah, that's how it was sold to me, but I think I'm going to go and try to find that listing where I saw it called something else and run that by you, Margie, if you don't mind. Send you an email and see what you think. And the top part of it is, I mean, it is solid. It isn't like indented, but it has the appearance of like an inner druzzy. You can turn it so it's on the bottom, but there's your little white striations. This is number 13. Inside circumference is 7 1/4 inches. And that's what it looks like on the wrist. Hi, Bonnie. Thank you for being here, sweetie. Yeah, the reason I kind of bring it up, Margie, because the stone, I wish I could remember what it was. The stone they were calling it was much more expensive than zebra stone. So I was kind of made me question what was going on with that. So that's going to be number 13 with the rectangular agate. Again, it is highly polished, very durable stone. And the silverware pattern is Evening Star from 1950. Okay, cool. Maybe we'll get an answer. And, you know, maybe they're, you know, you hate to think that someone's selling something that's not really what it is, but that was my suspicion. Okay. Now this one is another rectangular agate, striped, and it has that corner Now it is solid and highly polished, but it just has that appearance of an inner druzy. And I'm not saying it's druzy, but it is very interesting to look at. It really adds interest. So it is the rectangular shape. The inside circumference is almost 7.5 inches. So it would fit a 7¼ inch wrist or a 7-inch wrist. Anything smaller than that, this would probably be too big. This is the Evening Star from 1950. And there's the other side of the stone. So it's mostly black with a little bit of white striations and a corner of, this has an appearance slightly translucent on the corner. Really adds some interest. And that one's number 14. Okay, the next one, the next two will be amethyst. The inside circumference is 7¼ inches. Now to me this looks like lace amethyst, but Margie knows more about them than I do. It's more of the rectangular shaped. The inside circumference is 7¼ inches. It's a perfect fit for a 7-inch wrist. And it's Evening Star from 1950. And the other side is very similar. This is more of a pale amethyst. And that is going to be number 15. So the next one is also amethyst, and it is darker in color. You get the measurement. Inside circumference is 7 inches. So this would fit a 6¾ inch wrist. And I'll try this one on so you can see, because that's what my measurement is. You have a darker amethyst color with Evening Star from 1950. And here's the other side. There's definitely some tannish and brown going on there. Hi, Donna Fredericks. Thank you for being here. Welcome in. I'm trying to remember. It must be your first time here. Thank you. Thank you for coming in. We're looking at gemstone spin bracelets today. They're all handmade by me. Silver plated vintage silverware. So the inside circumference again is 7 inches, which means it's the perfect fit for 6¾ inch wrist. 6¾ is a very common size, I have found out by selling in person, which is my wrist size. You can see there's plenty of wiggle room. Hi, Lynn. Thank you for being here. Welcome on in. And it will stay facing forward as you go about your day. If you're driving in your car, pushing a cart, thrifting, grocery shopping, your stone will stay facing forward. It will not turn on your arm. So that one will be number 16. And all of the bracelets are the same price. They are all $24. And for those just coming in, shipping for one item is $4. And 2 or more items, shipping is free. Black tourmaline, okay. Okay, I'm gonna go, I know I can find that again, and now I really wish I could remember the name of that. Okay, This next bracelet, which will be number 17, inside circumference is 7 1/4, and this stone is named Dragon Blood Jasper. So it's mostly green, and it's supposed to have like some burgundy influences. Now this one, to be honest, I really don't see any burgundy, but that is the name of the stone. The name of that stone is Dragon Blood Jasper, and that's how it got its name, because of its color. I used the Evening Star silverware from 1950. There's the other side of it. The inside circumference is 7 1/4 inches. And this would fit a 7-inch wrist. And this is going to be number 17. If anybody who's just coming in, not familiar with how I do my sizing, it's best to get a snug wrist measurement. And if you're not sure what size to get, you can send me your snug wrist measurement and I can help you out. The closest I have, Sharon, would be like a jasper. And when you say small size, I'll just tell you, these are what I would call a small. This is 6 3/4 inch. And this is jasper, so it's not a true red, it's more of a burgundy. And this one was number 4, 6 3/4 inch inside circumference. So this one, Sharon, would fit a 6 1/2 inch wrist. The silverware pattern is from 1930. It is named Princess Royal. So that one is number 4. And the other one I have that's in the red family, they call this red agate. It's red striped agate. It is also 6 3/4 inch. Again, it's not a true red, but it's in the red family. This is number 3. It's slightly transparent agate with some white stripes on it. It's a little different on the other side. I don't know if either of those, but I don't have a true red and I don't have white. So those are the two I have closest to that. And that second one I was showing you was number 3. Okay. Number 4 for Sharon. Okay, Sharon, I got you. For number 4, thank you, sweetie. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that, Sharon. The jot form is up at the top. It'll guide you through the information that I need. And you can also, there's a place in there on the jot form where you can make a note to me if you have any comments or any notes or anything you want me to know, any questions. It's not a required field, so you can fill that out if you want to. Number 4, and then I see you by chance. Okay, so, and I know by chance, hi Tammy, thank you for being here, sweetie. I appreciate you stopping in and listening while you're working. Okay, so by chance, I did go over the 6 3/4 size in the first part of the video. So if you're not able to go back and watch, I can go over them again because people are coming in. When I finish up with the 7 inches, 7 1/4 inches, I can go back. It's up to you. Okay, so the next one I'm going to show Actually, the next three that I will show are going to be the dyed howlite, and the color is green turquoise. So this one is going to be number 18. It is 7 1/4 inches inside circumference. Get a look at that. These are all very unique slab asymmetrical howlite that's been dyed. My favorite color is green turquoise. So much to look at on this stone. The backside to me wasn't as pretty, but if you wanted to turn it, you could. You have that option. And I'll turn it one more time. 7 1/4 inches. So this is perfect on a 7-inch wrist, maybe 6 3/4 inch. And I'll try this one on for you because my wrist is 6 3/4 inch. Forgot to turn the sound off on my phone. Yikes. Sorry guys, I'll turn the sound off. There we go. So this is what, if you want a 1/2 inch wiggle room. Patrick, thank you for stopping in. This must be your first time here. And welcome in. Thank you for being here. Okay, so this is what a bracelet would look like if you have 1/2 inch wiggle room. It still stays facing the correct way. It won't spin on my arm the wrong way, but you're just going to have a little more wiggle room. And that's number 18. Okay, by chance. All right. Yeah, and then you can kind of take your time and look. You know how to get a hold of me, so by chance that will be fantastic. Okay, that's number 18. The second dyed howlite I'm going to show is going to be number 19. Okay, and it's a little bigger. The inside circumference is just shy of 7 1/2 inches. And I'll show you what that looks like on my arm. Now this I would consider to be too big. This is number 19. The silverware pattern. Hi Lisa, welcome in. Thank you for being here. It's Evening Star from 1950. And this would be, for me personally, this would be just a little too loose on my arm. I could wear it. It would still face forward, but it would really move around a lot. So I would say this would be for a 7-inch wrist to 7 1/4 inch wrist. Yeah, because it's almost 7 1/2 inches inside circumference. And then you've got the other side of your turquoise. I still think this is the prettier side, so I had it face out. And this is going to be number 19. I hope everybody had a good weekend. We had beautiful weather here. I could handle weather like this all the time. We had a good mix of rain, nice cool temperature. Not too hot, not too cold. Sure, honey. Can you trade number 8 for number 9? Yes. Number 9 instead of number 8. I made the switch for you, Lori. Thank you for letting me know, sweetie. Change that on the paper. Okay, gotcha. Okay, number 20. love this stone. This is so pretty. Measure it one more time. Yeah, this is 7 1/4 inches. So 7 1/2 inch wrist to 7 3/4. No. 7-inch wrist to 6 3/4 inch wrist. This is the Triumph pattern from 1941. Aww. Where the flowers form a cross. Yep. Then those babies start having babies. Yep. Congratulations. Okay, so this is number 20 with the dyed howlite, the color of green turquoise. And again, the bracelets are all the same price, $24. And this is what the back side looks like. There. This would be my size. Number 20. Okay, by chance I got you for this one. Number 20. Thank you, honey. Gotcha. Okay. Okay, so this is the last one in this size. This is really pretty too. This is going to be different. Okay, number 21. The inside circumference is a little bit over 7 inches, but not quite 7 1/4. So one line past 7 inch, Melissa. Oh, hi, Simon says. Thank you for being here. Make you blue. And again, there, the next time you type, you'll be blue. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. We're just going over some gemstone spoon bracelets today. Okay. So this is a little bit over a 7 1/2 inch. This is going to be number 21. This is a jasper. It is shiny, but not highly polished. Well, welcome in, Francine. I don't know what happened to your message. Maybe she retracted it herself. It wasn't me. I didn't do it. It would take me a long time to get my fingers over there to retract anything. Good to see you, Francine. I'm glad you made it in. Yeah. Okay. So you can kind of see how this jasper, lots of different color variations going on in it. It's very pretty, warm colors. Here's the other side. Very pretty. So this one really fit well on a 6 3/4 inch wrist. Just the perfect amount of wiggle room. And 6 3/4 inch is a very popular wrist size. This pattern is named Plantation Rose, and it is from 1948. It's another pattern that will shape the way I need it to shape so that it doesn't stick out in a weird way. I know that's kind of a geeky thing, but not every pattern will bend that way, and this one does. So that is going to be number 21. Is Happy Old Soul in here? Oh, Happy Old Soul. Thank you. Welcome in. Aww. Thank you for being here. Okay, now the next ones I'm going to show, there are only 3, but these are going up a size. Let's see, I'm going to do these in order. And I also do not know this spoon pattern. Definitely Art Deco vibes. I really like to mix the Art Deco patterns with the dyed howlite. Sure, hun. If it was number 21 that you were asking about, Francine, it is Jasper. If it was a different number, let me know, and I will show that one again too. This is Jasper. I tend to use stones that are very durable, agates, jaspers, the amethyst, stones I know that will hold up well to a bracelet. See, I know you guys are so kind to one another and you're very welcoming to people. I just love that. You will take number 21. Okay, well, thank you, Francine. Oh, and just so you know, hun, you probably heard me say it. The inside circumference is just a smidge over 7. I'll take this one off so I get it for sure correct. I do. It's just a smidge over 7 inches is the inside circumference. Okay, so Francine, I'll have you down for this one. Thank you, Francine. And then I will show the amethyst as well. Thank you. Okay, let's see. I have this amethyst. Now this is number 15. It is 7 1/4 inches inside circumference. So this is perfect for a 7-inch wrist or 6 3/4 inch wrist. And this is amethyst. To me, it looks like lace amethyst. Margie thought maybe it was chevron amethyst, but this is what it is. It's definitely natural amethyst. That is number 15. Now I'm going to show you number 16. It is also amethyst. And it is darker in color, more saturated. And this is number 16. The inside circumference on this one is exactly 7 inches. It's a little bit smaller than 15. Number 16 is a little smaller than 15. This is perfect on a 6 3/4 inch wrist. This amethyst. And that's number 16. Okay. I'll take the first number 15. You got it, sweetie. Thank you, Francine. I'll get your name on that one as well. Are any of you planning on being at the Jewel-a-thon on Friday? I really enjoyed watching Picky Nicky and Mountain Gems. They did a marathon together on Friday. That was really fun. I picked up one of my, what do you call it when you want, there's something on your list. I finally got some earrings. Okay, Margie, I will, sweetie. I will. I don't know. I'll try to get you called before you go live tonight because I have to run to the post office. I have like some government things to take care of. Like I need new plates on my car and I needed to turn in my jury form. Oh, you guys, anybody who's a business, if you do quarterly payments, your quarterly taxes need to be postmarked. If you do those estimated taxes, your deadline is the 15th in a couple days. I got to get that off today. Bucket list. Thank you, Tammy. Okay, I got to get those things done. They're making me feel stressed. don't talk about me. Oh, Lisa, what did you do? Uh-oh. I'm getting summoned to the principal's office, y'all. Okay, bucket list. I got from Mr. Jim, it was my first purchase from Mr. Jim. I got some bumblebee gemstone earrings, and if you know anything about me, I like elevated daytime earrings. So they were about, I don't know, they were nice and long, bumblebee jasper, and it was a very, very good price for bumblebee jasper, because bumblebee jasper can be very, very pricey. I will wear them when I get them. I will wear them. I'll show you guys. They were perfect, and I wasn't expecting perfectly matched, but they were perfectly shaped, perfectly matched, and I'm very excited to get those from my bucket list of things I want. Okay, so the next one is going to be number 22. This is dyed howlite in the green turquoise color. Nice asymmetrical slab, lots of dark variations. No, they were already drilled. They were already earrings. I don't need to do anything to them. I might change the ear wires, but no, they were already done. I can't remember. Somebody else was bidding against me too. So yeah, I was going for it. I don't. I remember who it was that was doing it, but I'm like, I'm getting these. This is my treat. I've been working really, really hard. I'll get your measurement by chance. I was like, I'm getting these. I don't care. These are mine. I need a treat. The inside circumference by chance is 7 3/4 inch. So this is going to fit a 7.5 inch wrist, which is slightly above average for women. But look at the spoon pattern. I do not know the name of this pattern. I found it one other time, but I didn't keep very good records. Oh, thank you, Lisa. Look at that. Art Deco. Beautiful. And these, you can feel these ridges. It's not just a line. You can actually feel that. I know, and it's like we work hard, y'all, and I needed those earrings. Number 22, and this is the bigger size. You can kind of start to see now. If I know what people do, I understand why people in their mind they're like, I don't want this bracelet to be too small. But now, if I would have ordered this, it would have been. You can see it's just too big on my wrist. So, and I know that I'm the same way. I don't want things to be too small, but if you need help getting the correct bracelet size, you're always welcome to message me with the snug wrist measurement, and I will help you. I know, spin geek. I could find it out, but I only have these 2 pieces. I know there's one in every sale that I don't know. I need a little mystery, Margie. I can't tell you everything. Can I have a little mystery in my life, even if it's unintentional? I know. I love this stone. I love this stone. Oh, I know. You guys. Oh, and for anyone who doesn't know this, I refer to myself as a spin geek. So that's why Margie said that, because I'm always calling myself a spin geek. Okay, so that was number 22. That's why she said that. Okay, so the next one, oh, this one is just really dressy, classy. It's like shiny. It's kind of what I like about agates. Let me get the measurement real quick. Okay, so this is also 7 3/4 inch. So this is for someone with a 7.5 inch wrist. It is a highly polished black agate with white stripes on it. The silverware pattern is from 1948. It is Plantation Rose. It's just very shiny. I know that there are some reflections, but it is a solid black with some white striations that are repeated on the back side. Turn this over. There's about 3 lines in there. It's very dressy. I actually like that side better. Try this one on, even though it's not my size, but it is very dressy. It's very pretty. And that's number 23. For a 7.5 inch wrist. Okay, now the last one in this size, I didn't get more made in the size last week because I just flat ran out of time. These here have been extremely hectic. Okay, so this one is Tiger Iron, not Tiger Eye. It is Tiger Iron. And it has a metallic, it's iron, obviously. It looks similar to hematite with your brown color. This one has a lot of it here. Number 23, please. Okay, Francine. Thank you. And thank you, Danielle, for catching that for me. Okay. The Tiger Iron, and I'll tell you more, but that is going to be number 24. Thank you, Francine. And while I have people in here too, like the invoicing, I can invoice people tonight, but I do have the Jewel-a-thon on Friday, and I am absolutely happy to combine. So if you get an invoice from me today or tomorrow, and you would like to wait to see if there's something else to claim on Friday, you are welcome to just let me know. My email will be on the invoice. You can also send a message from the jot form. My email should be down in the description, but you guys are absolutely welcome to say, I want to hold off and see what else you have, because to be honest, I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to show on Friday. So you guys are welcome to wait. Even if I send you that invoice, please don't feel pressure. And you all do, just communicate with me so I know what's going on. Okay, so back to number 24. Which is the 7 3/4 inch inside circumference. And this silverware pattern is the Princess Royal from 1930, so it's Art Deco. And the little flowers just gradually get smaller. Hi, Maria. Thank you for coming in, hon. I know you're really busy. And look at that, just the extra detail of the curves. You got it, Francine. I'll go ahead and send that out right away. Thank you for letting me know. Very pretty Art Deco pattern. And this would be great for a 7.5 inch wrist. And I can also send that out, Francine, as soon as you take care of the invoice. I won't wait in getting it out either. So I do go to the post office nearly every day. And this is Tiger Iron, not Tiger Eye. Very fun and interesting stone. It is shiny. It is a polished stone. And I'll go over again that these are beads, so the wire runs through the entire stone. I use stainless steel wire that is 20 gauge, and then they are wire wrapped on, so very durable. And everything comes also with a safety catch. I appreciate you, Francine. I miss seeing you. Subbed with notifications, and I miss you. Francine has, you all do, but Francine has wonderful sales. Okay, so that is number 24. It's 2:30. That's all I have to show today. which will give me enough time to fill out my government forms and get them post stamped for today. And I can come home and send invoices out. If anybody has any questions for me, I am going to drop the link. Some people were asking, so I'm sorry if it's redundant, where I will be. And I am going to be in the Jewel-a-thon. Here's the link to part 1 of the Jewel-a-thon. If you've never watched one, they really are fun. They go quick. You will see presenters you've never seen before. Part 2 link will be available on that channel that I just dropped, because part 2 goes to a different channel, just like Picky Nicky's marathon went. It's supposed to be all people who focus on jewelry. We each get 30 minutes to present, and there are 20 presenters. So I will be a part of that. We're not supposed to announce our time slot. So don't be late if you want to see me. Don't be late. I will also put something on my community tab when I'm all done if you want to go and rewatch it and you did miss it. Oh, happy old soul. Thank you. And happy old soul, do you want me to wait to invoice you, hun? Or do you want your invoice now? It's up to you. I'm good either way, whatever works for you. So okay, and then that link I dropped, if you go there now, 2 things. You can leave a thumbs up early, and I know she's getting lots of thumbs up early. And the intro video will play now, even though this doesn't happen until Friday. You will be able to see the channel names of all the presenters. That's out there right now. You can see who your favorite people are that will be presenting on there as well. Also, the channel, Robin, Real Creative, she will be presenting, and so will T. Usually during the family marathon, they don't. So, okay. So I know a lot of people came in towards the end. I did spend time, this is repeat information, I did spend time Saturday figuring out how to generate a QR code, and then I also had it, I'm having it done right now, printed on a business card, and those business cards are supposed to arrive here in the next couple of days. So I'm going to be giving out the QR code to my YouTube channel, to everyone who buys on Etsy, on eBay, on the website, and actually in-person sales. So there is a chance going forward. It's going to be a couple of weeks for that to cycle through. And I know that maybe every 100 business cards I put out there, maybe one person will come in. But there is the chance that I could be getting some new people here during a sale. They may be leery of links. They may not understand how this works, and I know you guys will help out. I forgot what I was going to say. But don't be surprised if we start seeing some new names in here. It's because I individually inviting them to come in and get to know our community and help grow it even more. So, okay, you guys, got 45 minutes to do my work and get to the post office. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I really appreciate you. There is never, ever, ever an obligation to purchase anything whatsoever. I just appreciate you coming in, enjoy the chat. It's fun to come in and see your friends and say hello to everybody, and that you are always welcome to just come in and do that. Oh, Leslie, you got your package fast. Oh, I'm glad. Very, very glad. All right, you guys. I will see you all in the chats. Margie, I will try to give you a ring. Maybe I'll do that while I'm driving. Okay, you guys, thank you so much. I appreciate you all so, so much, and I will see you in the chat.